Hello, I wanted to just include a little video on the welcome page for our class so you could kind of see who the person is behind the class. My Bitmoji shows up here and there, and I have some YouTube videos throughout the class, but otherwise we won't really see each other. So I always think this feels a little bit more personal to kind of say hello. My name's Kim Earhart. I am so happy to be teaching women's history. It's don't tell the others, but it's one of my favorite classes to teach. Hopefully that will come through over the course of the next 6 weeks. A little thing about winter though, if you haven't taken a accelerated class before, either in the summer or in the winter, these classes go really fast. So that was the other thing I wanted to kind of just say in my kind of welcome hello page is we got to hit the ground running. I don't want to sound too doom and gloom right from what I'm trying to say. Welcome and hello and yay, women's history. I'm so happy you're here. But also, if you've taken one of these classes before, you know we do 16 weeks of material that we do in the fall and spring semesters. We do those same 16 weeks of material. We just put it in 6. So it's great because you're able to kind of knock a class out a little faster than you would ordinarily. But it does require a lot of staying on top of things and a lot of communication. So really, if you feel like things are starting to get out of control or you're worried that you're falling behind, I'm not seeing you on a regular basis like I would if we were in an in-person class. So you gotta let me know. Send me an email, ask to meet via Zoom. I'm more than happy to communicate in whatever way is easiest for you. Sometimes email is nice because it can be a little bit faster. I'm pretty good. I said in the message above, right, that I like 12 to 24 hours for a response, but honestly, you'll probably get a response sooner than that. I gave you my office hours when you can expect a more immediate response, but most of my responses generally are pretty quick. Particularly because we're meeting online. I know you need to be able to talk to me and kind of know what's going on. So I try to respond pretty quickly. You might, if you don't get a response, definitely if you haven't gotten a response in 24 hours, send me another email because something happened. It doesn't happen too often, but sometimes things get lost in between. I have all my Canvas emails go to my Outlook email and they're all connected, but sometimes they get lost. What else to tell you? I just, again, mostly wanted to say hello. I've got a video that sometimes I think students might want to skip the how to navigate this online class, but please don't do that. It's not going to take you that long to work through it. It's maybe a 5-6 minute video I put in there. I have some narrative text kind of explaining how to work through the class. And I've got a video in there too, where I talk about kind of how to approach the reading, how to approach the lectures, what to expect for exams. So take a few moments and look over that before you jump into the first lecture, because I think that will help you out a lot. There is a discussion board that's going to stay open throughout the semester where you can put just any questions you have about the class. So you can put those there now. You're going to do an introductions post, but then I've got a whole other discussion board where you can put questions. And I'll leave that up throughout the semester. So if you're reading something that doesn't make sense, you've got a question, or if you're reading something you're like, this is actually kind of maybe cool or maybe annoying, comment on there. Start a conversation with your classmates in there, and I will respond as well. So know though that those discussion boards are public, so other people are going to see what you're saying. I send announcements a couple of times each week in the winter session, and you can always reply to those too. I'll include reminders in those announcements. I'll also sometimes include memes are real popular in my family. We like memes. Maybe some pictures, so you can always respond to those announcements. You can hit reply and respond to them. Know though too, if you're replying to an announcement, that's also a public response. Your classmates are going to see that. The only way to ensure kind of a more private communication with me is to send me an email through Canvas. I look forward to meeting you all and talking with you over the course of the next 6 weeks. Again, if you've got any questions, send me an email. I'm happy to help. Take care. Bye.